Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. United Community Bank, an independent family-owned and operated bank committed to empowering customers to achieve their financial goals. Member FDIC. Frazee Family Foods, what a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar, perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event. Frazee Community Club, people and business coming together to make the community fun, friendly, and thriving. Become a member and help support your community. Frazee Vergas Forum, locally owned and operated, bringing you news for the Lakes area in print or online. Subscribe today, FrazeeForum.com.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here with Fire Chief Albert Dahl at the Frazee Fire Department. Hi, Bert.
Hi, Hank. How are you doing?
Tremendous. Beautiful sunny day out there. Sub-zero weather.
It is. Sub-zero. It's very cold.
I know this is the kind of weather you firemen just love, when it gets around 20 below, and maybe about a 30-mile-an-hour wind and have to go out on a call somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably not the most desired temperatures, but we'll get out there if we have to.
Yeah. And, it's the new year, and of course with the new year comes some of the information going back over on what's happening with the fire department, not just locally, but on in relation to our insurance ratings and other things. And so I'm going to let you kind of run here and pipe in when I can. So what's new with the fire department, Bert?
Well, this fall we went through our ISO testing. What ISO is it's an insurance services organization that rates the fire department's response to structure fires on how capable we are at handling a structure fire. In the past, we had a very high rating of 5, which the lower the number, the better the rating. We had a 5 in town and a 10 in the rural. A 10 is the best you can get in the rural unless it's hydranted. And since there's only hydrants in the city of Frazee and not actual water tower and hydrants out of town, that we were rated at a 10. The good news is we maintained our number 5 rating that we got, must have been 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, and a lot of things went into that test to make sure that we can respond to structure fires and are capable within the department, whether it's equipment on the fire department, whether it's the city water department and the water flow and how much flow we can have at every hydrant to protect the city all the way around. It also comes into how we are dispatched to the county, so the county helped us out a lot with those kind of things.
Well, and this includes your radios and your pagers and all the equipment and everything else. And of course the dry hydrants we have out at Hythaland, and also is it Lake 7?
Yeah. Yes, also the dry hydrants come into effect too, because those are significant water sources wherever we're going, where we don't have to bring all of our own equipment. We have stuff already preset there, so we just hook up and start flowing water. That does help.
And when we got those originally, it was we got a USDA grant to get those.
Yeah, that's right. And we'd like to see more useful techniques to get water more efficiently in other parts of our service area too.
But I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'll let you go on here because, this is a big deal. There's very few small city fire departments that have this kind of a rating.
That's correct. Before we achieved our rating of 5, I believe we were at a 7, and that significantly helps with insurance rates. Part of your insurance rating when you have your homeowner's insurance, this is one of the calculations that they put into place, is how quickly can the fire department get there, and are they capable of handling any situation that comes. And for our size of community and for the water flow that we have here, a rating of 5 is awesome. I don't believe in our surrounding area there is a rating of 4. You'd have to get into a highly metropolitan area where they have full staffed, because it's all about timing on response. And unless we had somebody sleeping down here and living down here, we got a pretty good response.
Besides Mouse.
Besides Mouse, that's right.
And I think probably the only one in the area that has that 4 rating is Moorhead, isn't it?
As far as I know, yes.
Yeah. So that's great. I mean, it was a real struggle to get to the 5, because Detroit Lakes had that, and we always wanted to let Jeff Swanson know that we could achieve that ourselves.
Yeah, it took a lot of practice to get it, but that's why we meet so often. That's why we're down here 2 nights a month, if not more, for officers.
Mm-hmm. And of course, now you're talking about this public protection classification too. Now, is that part of the ISO?
That is what the rating is. It's called the
Okay.
Public Protection Classification. We are rated at a 5 in the city and 10 in rural.
And I know now, as we move forward in the new year, we'll be having new officers, and then, of course, in the later on this year, you'll be having a kind of an open house for our mutual aid and also the townships that we provide fire protection to.
That's correct. We're going to have an open house at the end of this month for all the townships, city officials, township officials to come on down. Our townships support us enormously financially through our budget, and those are the people we serve. So we invite their leaders down here once a year to come down. We talk about what we're doing with the fire department, the equipment we are currently have, any things we're looking for the future, any grants we're looking at, and we just give it like a status of the fire department. One of the other things we'll be doing at the beginning of the year is we're going to be looking at taking on new fire department members. We're going to be actively looking for community, hopefully young people with a go-get-em attitude to come and join the fire department. We do have 4 20-plus year guys retiring in the next calendar year, which we did prepare for, but as you lose 4 people, you want to replace them so other guys can retire in the next 5 to 10 years also. So we'll be looking on taking on firefighters, this winter also.
So if you're out there and you hear this, and you're close to Frazee here, this is a whole interesting life change and tremendous thing to do for your community, your friends, your family, and the surrounding area.
That's right. If you like a team atmosphere and you like to help the community, the fire department is a great way to do it. I always tell people, if you were ever on a sports team in high school and you liked that aspect of going out there and playing the game, that's what the fire department's about. When that pager goes off, when somebody needs help, we all rally, game on, we're ready to win that game.
Well, and you look at the amount of training that you do as compared to call hours.
That's correct. It's more than triple the training hours that we have versus when we're here actually going on a fire call or an emergency situation.
Plus, we've sent people, to Colorado Springs here this last year for training too.
That's right. We've taken advantage of some public funds and sent people on different training adventures throughout the nation to learn more about different aspects of emergency situations.
Which was great. Now, the other thing we'd like to talk about here just at the end of the program is, it's wintertime, and we've got a lot of snow, and the city has to move snow off of our routes. And so we're asking the people that don't get their cars off the street, get your cars off the street. If you rent a property, ask your landlord to provide parking for you. Do not leave your vehicles on the street because they interfere with state, county, and city operations. And if people keep on leaving these things on the street, as they have been, we will start ticketing them and they will start to be towed. We have city lots for you to put these things in if you do not have a place to park. The event center, the liquor store, over on Endeavor Road by All in All and the corner, behind the city fire hall. We have places in town for you to park. Please get your vehicles off the street. It not only interferes with our snow emergency removal, but it also interferes with
fire trucks. And also, if you got a fire hydrant on your corner of your block, feel free to shovel that out because in the event we're out there, those seconds, minutes can save lives.
Yeah, and same thing for our rescue squad. It is important that you be part of the community and you act accordingly. We need your help. We're asking for your help. Please help us make our jobs easier to protect you and save you. Any final things, Bert?
Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year from me, too. And you all be safe out there. And we look forward to serving you this coming year. Be safe. God bless.
God bless.
And we will catch you next week on Spotlight on Frazee. So remember, pet your dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, wave at the neighbor. Remember, the next person you wave at could be your next best friend.